someone has said to us, wouldn't it be nice if we had a swing chair in the garden? And I said, well, we can always ask the Lord. But one of the brothers who was with us said, oh, no, we can't ask the Lord for a swing chair. That's a frippery. I mean, the Lord doesn't provide that kind of thing. So I said, well, we can ask him. We can say no, but we can ask. So in our time of prayer, I and one or two others, we said, oh, Lord, we'd like to have a swing chair. Well, nothing happened. And then I got a phone call from Lady Ogle. She said, I'm selling a house down near Oxted. And she said it was a huge place with gardens down the whole side of a hill. And so when I got there, the very first thing she said to me, look, she said, there's this swing chair. Would you like the swing chair? So I was so thrilled about that, more thrilled about that than all the other much more valuable things she gave us. But the swing chair, I said, oh, that's such an answer to prayer. Yes, of course we'd take the swing chair. And then, of course, when I got back, I can't remember the whole story. All I know is we got another one within a day. And in the end, we had 3 swing chairs. So we had to give one away. One away. I mean, it was just too many. Yes. Same with the flowers. I remember this thing, I was crossing the room and we had no money to buy flowers. And we didn't have any flowers for the meeting place. So I said, oh, Lord, that's the first time since we've met together we've never had any flowers and we don't have the money for it. That's all I said. And we went on. There was a ring at the door and there was a man, he said, oh, these days, I said, I think you've got the wrong house. So he said, oh, no, he said, are you Christian Fellowship? I said, yes. So he said, well, they're for you. Well, he said, they're anonymous. So he said, they're from the north of England. Oh, I said, that's very sweet. I took them in, and I thought, good gracious, we've got the flowers. But it wasn't very long, about 2 hours later, there was another ring at the door, and this time there was a black car and a man with a great bunch of flowers. He said, these are for you. And I said, excuse me, I don't think they can be for us. They must be for one of the other houses in the street. No, he said, they're for you. They're anonymous. So we had so many flowers that day we didn't know what to do with them. Yeah, that was another story.